Can you share a bit about the behind the scenes of like producing a video? How it looks like on your end? How much time do you prepare for videos? Like, how do you make sure there are no mistakes, or maybe there are mistakes and you trim them out? Like, how does it look behind the scenes?
Sure. The first is the ideas come from what I do during the day. So this might be work or something that I'm interested in. I just keep learning until I feel I feel like I know enough to be able to share it on YouTube. And then so I don't know. I think that I call that like the research phase. And this research phase can take anywhere from maybe like 3 hours to maybe like a month. And then once I learn
Depends on the
something,
topic.
I will make the videos. Yeah, it depends on the topic. For example, I recently made a video about how to use Forge Inspect. That only maybe took me about like 30 minutes. And then the video idea came right away. So, and then making the video shooting the video took me 30 minutes, editing maybe 30 minutes, and then rest of YouTube, Twitter stuff, another 30 minutes. And then
What about
there's
thumbnails?
something more.
You do everything yourself, or you have like a team or someone who helps you, like everything yourself, right? Thumbnail, description,
everything
editing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's mostly just copying and pasting what I have so far.
Okay.
And then for the Uniswap V3 code, it took me about, I say, half a year to really understand the code base and make contents for it.
So yeah, the Uniswap one is more complex, especially V3, and your videos are very interesting about how it works, the fee structure, and the concentrated liquidity. So I highly recommend anyone who is watching this video now, if they really want to explore Uniswap V3 and concentrated liquidity in depth, definitely check out the recent videos that were published in the Smart Contract Programmer channel. Super useful. And also it will help you understand other protocols as well. Like, for instance, KyberSwap, the one that just got exploited. Did you hear about the recent exploitation of KyberSwap?
Yeah, something about numbers, right? Math and numbers.
Yeah, I didn't get into the vulnerability in details, in technical details, to be honest, but I heard that it's super complex. And the thing about KyberSwap is that it went through...
I read a tweet, and I think it was something about the tick math. If you put in the right numbers, it can not be precise as Uniswap V3. So they were able to double their liquidity without adding liquidity.
In terms of like the tick calculation, like the boundaries of the tick, or like...
Yeah.
Wow.
So when you do a swap, the Uniswap ticks are more precise, but maybe KyberSwap, if you put in a certain number, you can be, there's like an error and you can go out of tick, out of the range without updating the liquidity or something.
Super interesting and super complex vulnerability. Yep. That's what I heard at least. But in order to even understand this vulnerability, you need to have a background in concentrated liquidity and ticks and all of that. So definitely check out the videos that Taz is posting on his channel. They're very useful to understand that. And the funny or sad thing, I don't know, about KyberSwap, it's a protocol that went through multiple audits. It had a bug bounty program in Immunify. We have also 100 Proof who found $1 million bounty bug in KyberSwap that were patched. So it's like a project that took security seriously. You know, it's not that like a project that it has a huge TVL, I think hundreds of millions, or I don't know. I think it was more than 100 millions. And it's insane and sad that even though all the security measures that they took in place, there were still super complex vulnerability that killed the protocol, literally. I don't know if you followed up with all the conversations between the attacker to the team. He literally wants to take over the company. He doesn't want only money. He doesn't want a bounty. He literally wants everyone to resign and to control the company. This is insane. Like, it's like you will come to a bank, you will rob it, and you will say, not only that I don't want money out of my robbery job, I want to be the owner of the bank. I want all of you to go out and I want to control everything. It's insane. It's criminal. And I hope someone will find this guy and arrest him, because this is not